Hello, my name is Shawn Buckley with the Natural Health Product Protection Association, and I want to talk about this exercise in manufacturing consent that we're in the middle of concerning cloned meat, where the media has been singing, the mainstream media has been singing with one voice that the only issue is whether cloned meat should be labeled, which presupposes we should be eating cloned meat in the first place. There'll be other videos I'll do explaining how this is an exercise in manufactured consent. But on this video, I wanted to talk about the European Union and what they're doing, because here, the mainstream media, they are saying it's safe, but we should just have labeling. We've got this sole issue. How is it when it probably would take less than a minute for any journalist to discover that the European Union, all 27 countries of the European Union, do not eat cloned meat, not a single one of those 27. And indeed, the European Union is moving, and you can find it on their website, it's no secret, they are going to be moving to completely ban the cloning of farm animals in all 27 countries of the European Union. So not only are people not eating cloned meat, but they're moving to ban the cloning of farmed animals, even for non-human consumption purposes. And what's their prime reason, aside from the fact that obviously they don't want to be eating it? Animal welfare, because cloning creates such a large amount of animal suffering. So a significant number of cloned animals do not survive their early part of their life. And then those that do tend to be less healthy, requiring more antibiotics and hormones and other drugs and attention to keep them alive. The animals that carry the cloned fetuses, there's problems there. There's health problems along the way. The cloned fetuses, or animals, fetuses are for humans. The cloned animals tend to be larger, requiring a much larger amount of cesarean sections and other birth complications. So here we've got the European Union moving to absolutely ban cloning. So there's not even a discussion about whether or not we should be eating cloned meat, because none of them do. All 27 countries don't. But actually having a complete ban on cloning. But our, professional, objective mainstream media, every single one of them happened to miss this point when they were singing from a single book that, well, the only issue for Canada is whether or not cloned meat for human consumption should be labeled. Let's just ignore that we shouldn't be eating it at all, that we should be considering a complete ban like the European Union. So watch the other videos. We're going to be just unpacking point after point after point. And what's important for you to understand with these videos is that what Health Canada and the mainstream media are doing for us is giving us a really clear textbook example of how public opinion is manipulated for a political goal. So keep watching these videos and ask yourself with this one, how can it be that every single mainstream media outlet that was telling us cloned meat is safe, that is telling us, oh, but it should be labeled so that we can make a choice who's going to eat it and who isn't? How is it that they missed that the European Union, all 27 countries, none of them eat cloned meat, and they're actually moving to ban the whole thing? One would think that would be an important part of our discussion. But no, because we are experiencing an exercise of manufactured consent. For those of you who want more, visit nhppa.org, subscribe to our newsletter, read our discussion paper on this.